Welcome back to Natural English Daily Podcast.
Okay, Jack, quick question. Do you have a photo of your family on your phone?
Yeah, actually, a few.
Okay, when did you last look at one?
Hmm, this morning, actually. My mom sent a photo in the family group chat. My little nephew was eating ice cream and he had it all over his face.
That is the best kind of photo.
It really is.
Family. It's one of those topics that just makes you feel something, right? And it's also one of the most important things to talk about in English. Because when you meet someone new, they almost always ask, "Do you have any brothers or sisters?" Or, "Are you close with your family?" And today, we're going to help you answer those questions. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Natural English Daily, your daily English conversation. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Jack. This is the podcast where we have real conversations in natural, everyday English. So you can improve your listening, build your vocabulary, and feel more confident speaking.
No grammar lectures, no textbook dialogues, just real conversation. And today we're talking about family. How to describe your family, talk about the people you love, and introduce them to someone new.
Before we start, if you're enjoying the podcast, please subscribe to our channel and give this episode a like. It really helps us a lot.
And share it with a friend who is learning English. Okay, let's get into it.
So, family, I feel like this is one of those topics that sounds simple but is actually a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, like everyone's family is different. Some people have a huge family, some people have a very small one. Some people are really close with their family. Some people, not so much.
That's a really good point. And in English, it's the same. There are so many different kinds of families and so many ways to talk about them.
Exactly. So, should we just start with ours? Like, actually talk about our own families?
Yes, let's do that. That's much more interesting than just listing words.
Okay, you first.
Haha. Why do I always go first?
Because you're better at it.
Sure. Okay. So, my family. I come from a fairly small family. There's my mom, my dad, and I have one older brother. His name is Daniel. He's 4 years older than me.
Are you close with him?
Really close, yeah. We didn't always get along when we were kids. I think that's pretty normal for brothers and sisters. But now we're really good friends, actually. We talk on the phone probably once a week.
That's nice. Do you live near each other?
Not anymore. He moved to a different city a few years ago for work, so we don't see each other as often as I'd like. But we stay in touch.
Stay in touch. I like that phrase.
It's a good one. It means you keep contact with someone, you message them, you call them, even if you don't see them in person very often.
Got it. Yeah, I use that. We stayed in touch after school. That kind of thing.
Exactly. So that's my little family unit. What about you?
Okay, so mine is bigger. A bit chaotic, honestly.
How many?
So I have two older sisters and one younger brother.
Oh, wow. So you're right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Which means I got told what to do by two older sisters for most of my life.
And then bossed around your little brother?
Maybe. A little bit. His name's Tom. He's 5 years younger than me.
And are you all close?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's loud when we're all together. We all have very different personalities, but yeah, close. My sisters are great. One of them just had a baby, actually. That's my nephew. The ice cream photo.
Oh, so you're an uncle.
I am an uncle. Yes, it's a very good job.
What does being an uncle involve exactly?
Playing. Giving him things his mum says he can't have. Leaving before the crying starts.
Haha, that is the perfect description of being an uncle. Okay, so I want to talk about family vocabulary for a second, because some of the words can get confusing, like extended family.
Right? Yeah. Extended family. That's like beyond just your parents and brothers and sisters.
Exactly. So your immediate family is the people you live with or grew up with, parents, siblings.
Siblings. That means brothers and sisters, right?
Yes, brothers and sisters. Siblings is just the word that covers both.
I always forget to use that word.
It's really useful, especially when someone asks, "Do you have any siblings?" Much more natural than, "Do you have any brothers and sisters?"
Okay. And extended family?
That's your grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, the wider family.
Right. I have a lot of cousins. Way too many to keep track of.
How many?
Honestly, maybe 12? 13? I lose count.
That is a big extended family.
It is. Christmas is a lot.
My extended family is quite small, actually. I have one aunt, my mom's sister, and two cousins. And my grandparents are, well, I only have one grandparent left now. My grandma. My mom's mom.
Are you close with her?
Very. She lives about an hour away. We visit her every couple of months. Honestly, she's one of my favorite people.
That's really lovely.
She's funny, actually. Very sharp. Very quick with a joke.
She sounds great.
She is. Okay. What about phrases for describing family members? Not just their names, but who they are as people.
Oh, yeah, like she's the quiet one or he's the funny one.
Exactly. Every family has those roles, right? Like, who's the loud one? Who's the serious one? Who's the one that always starts an argument at dinner?
That's my sister Emma, without question.
Every family has one.
She'd probably say it's me.
Fair enough. So, useful phrases for describing people. You could say, "She's really outgoing." That means friendly, confident, comfortable talking to new people.
Or he's a bit quieter. He keeps to himself.
Yes, he keeps to himself. That's a really natural phrase. It means someone who is private, doesn't share a lot, likes their own space.
What about, how do you say when someone is funny but also kind of embarrassing?
Oh, like, he means well?
Yes, he means well. What does that actually mean?
It means his intentions are good. He's trying to be kind, even if the result is not always great.
That's my dad. 100%.
He means well is one of the most useful phrases in any family conversation.
It really is.
What's your dad like?
He's really hardworking, very practical. Like, if something breaks in the house, he fixes it. He's not a big talker. He doesn't say a lot. But when he does say something, it usually matters.
That's a lovely description. He doesn't say a lot, but when he does, it matters.
Yeah, that's him.
And your mum?
My mom is the opposite, honestly. She talks a lot. She knows everything about everyone. She's warm, she's funny. She always has food ready when you come over. Very, she's just very mum.
Very mum. I know exactly what you mean.
What's your mom like?
She's calm, very calm. Even when things are stressful, she just handles it. I admire that a lot. I'm not always like that.
You are not always like that?
Yes, I get that from my dad, probably.
What's he like?
He's enthusiastic about everything. Like, he takes up a new hobby every 6 months. Last year, it was bird watching. Before that, it was making his own bread.
That's great.
He's a lot of fun. A bit exhausting sometimes, but a lot of fun.
I think enthusiastic is the nicest way to say that.
He would agree.
Can we go back to phrases for a second? Because I want to make sure people have some really useful ones to use.
Yes, let's do that. Okay, I come from a small family, or I come from a big family. That's a really natural way to start talking about your family. Not, my family is big. I come from a big family.
Sounds much more natural, yeah.
And then, we're really close. That's different from just being related. It means you have a strong relationship. You talk a lot. You support each other.
Or, we're not that close. Which is honest and sometimes true. And that's okay to say too.
Absolutely. No judgment. Another one. I take after my mum. Or I take after my dad.
Oh, I love that one. Take after means you're similar to someone?
Yes. Like, you look like them. Or you have the same personality or the same habits. I take after my dad. I'm not a big talker. That kind of thing.
I take after my mum, I think. The talking too much part.
I would agree with that. And one more. We stay in touch. We mentioned it earlier. So important. It means you keep the connection alive, even from a distance.
Even when life gets busy.
Exactly. Okay, I think we have some really good ones there. Okay, let's practice. Let's try the whole thing together. Ready?
Ready, let's go.
So, imagine I'm someone you've just met, maybe at a class or at work, and I ask you about your family. I'll ask the questions. You answer. And listeners, try to answer too. Use the phrases we talked about.
Okay, let's do it.
So, do you have a big family or a small family?
I come from a fairly big family, actually. There's my parents, and I have two sisters and one younger brother.
Oh, nice. Are you all close?
Yeah, I'd say we're pretty close. We don't all live near each other anymore, but we stay in touch. We have a family group chat. It's always very active.
Haha. That's a very polite way to say noisy.
It really is.
And what's your family like? Like, what kind of people are they?
Well, my mom is really warm. She loves having everyone together. My dad is quieter. He keeps to himself a bit, but he means well, always. And my sisters are, honestly, they're great. A bit bossy sometimes.
The older sister thing.
100%. And my brother Tom, he's the funny one. He can make anyone laugh.
It sounds like a lovely family.
It is, yeah. I'm lucky.
And do you take after anyone in particular?
I think I take after my mom, actually. I talk too much.
You said it, I didn't.
Okay, now you try. Tell me about your family.
Okay, so I come from a small family. Just my parents and my older brother Daniel. We're really close. He lives in a different city now, but we talk on the phone a lot. We definitely stay in touch.
What's he like?
He's really calm, very practical. A bit like my dad, actually. I think Daniel takes after him quite a lot. And my mom, she's the warm one, always wants to feed everyone.
That sounds familiar, and
And I think I take after my dad a little bit. I can be quite focused, a bit serious sometimes.
just a bit.
Okay, there we go. Try that at home, everyone. Use those phrases. You'll be surprised how much you can say. Okay, so today we talked about family, how to describe the people in your family and talk about your relationships with them. Really lovely conversation today, Jack.
Really good. So the key phrases from today: I come from a big family. We're really close. And I take after my mum. Three phrases you can use right away.
And remember, the best way to get better is to actually use these phrases. Say them out loud. Practice with a friend. Use them today.
And for today's question, we want to hear from you. How many people are in your family? Leave it in the comments below. We read every single one.
If today's episode helped you, please subscribe, give us a like, and share it with one person who is learning English. That is the best thing you can do for us.
Thank you so much for listening. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye.